Welcome back. Today it is, in fact, Adora's birthday. So thank God no more babies. It's too hard. It's just too difficult. You can't even cheat their needs up. So she is a little blondie like her mom, but I think she does have her dad's eyes. We're just going to double check. Yeah, they definitely look brown. Yep. Okay. So we're just going to grab a little picture of her and then get back over here to the daily life. So currently, Cordelia Day, which is a new holiday, and it is kind of like Independence Day. It's like a celebration of the founding of the kingdom. And it is going to be this Saturday. It's currently Wednesday. What we need is for Xander to throw some parties because he has the party animal aspiration. And so I was going to try and do that. I think he actually immediately has to go to work. So that's going to happen later. And Cordelia is working on the art aspiration. We have little Eliza, who doesn't really have anything to do right now except for hang out with her Generation 2 friends and, um, you know, wait to become a teenager. I think Cordelia's birthday is going to come up first, though. Cordelia is going to become an adult in, I'd say, like 2 weeks, 2 sim weeks. So here is the Generation 2 gang. They are just going to do their homework, and I was hoping to get Regina and Cordelia to be a little closer. They are half sisters, and I think Cordelia knows that, so I think that that's why that they get especially close. And Mikkel's just friends with everyone. Mikkel is outgoing. He enjoys everyone hanging out. And so we have the kids just chit-chatting, getting along. Eliza is in the other room. I think it's maybe a little harder for Eliza to make friends because she's the heir, and I think she has a lot of pressure on her to, get everything, in order, get all the aspirations done, all that kind of stuff. So I think that there's a lot of pressure on her, and that causes her to, um, you know, have a little bit more of a hard time making friends because the only way she got her social up was because she needed to complete that aspiration. So she's not really close to any of the other children. But we are going to try and remedy that. Let's have her talk to German. And they are going to chat a little bit. I'm just trying to get her to have some friends. We're having Cordelia and Regina get closer as well. It looks like Ashlyn is reading a book. Is that Ashlyn? I think it's Ashlyn. And so we are just going to work on that, getting all the kids together, we're establishing, she is embarrassed. She's embarrassed. Okay, this conversation is going poorly. So Eliza really does not make friends easily, I suppose. So we're just gonna stop talking because just walk away. And then what was I saying? Yeah, we're establishing some things for the next generation. So like, who's close with who. I think that the households we'll focus on will be Eliza's, Regina's, and Mikkel's. So if we have extra time, we will go into Killian and Adora's households as well, but I don't want to say that I'm going to focus on drama from every single household because that's too much for me to manage. We can manage like 3 households, but that's it. So everyone else will just get the cursory, I'll get them married, I'll get them having babies, I'll get them doing stuff, but we're not going to work on aspirations or anything for them as well. So Regina is also mean to Eliza. They don't really get along. And I think part of that is related to Cordelia. Now, Cordelia doesn't like outwardly cause problems for Eliza, but I don't think she likes Eliza because she doesn't like what, Cordelia and Chaz's relationship has done to her family. And she's just a kid, so she doesn't really understand that that has nothing to do with Eliza. She just knows that Regina is her sister. So she's not going to have a problem with Regina or Mikkel, but she is going to have a problem with the other royal children. So I think that that also rubs off on Regina, who's a bit younger and probably looks up to Cordelia and who's already mean. So she's like, oh, yeah, we don't like her. She's not cool. So that is kind of the children drama of the episode. And Cordelia is hungry, so I'm just going to do that. It's much faster than cooking. And then we will send her to work. It's kind of sad that Cordelia and Xander are on opposite work schedules because we could do so many other things if they were just home at the same time. But we need to get his comedy up, so we're going to have him come over here and work on that. And all the kids are at school, so really nothing too exciting, just his comedy. And it actually is time for him to be at work, but it's glitching, so he's not at work, he's here. And so I'm trying to pause it to have the game catch up with itself, but then it's like, hey, do you want to get to the top of the comedian career? And I was like, yes. So congratulations, Xander just hopped up like 5 levels in the comedian career, and he is now level 10. Also, Eliza now has 2 journals because I thought I lost one, but actually I didn't. So, um, yes, Xander is now really at work, and Eliza is home. We're going to start the kids gathering again. This is like a kid-centric episode, except for, of course, Cordelia Day, which is not for another 2 some days. But we are having her do her homework, have the other kids do their homework too. We will get the kids chit-chatting with each other. It is surprisingly difficult to make kids like each other. So we are working on that. And we'll have Cordelia sell her painting. She wants to do 3 emotional paintings. Actually, I don't know if we pass that. Cordelia just has to do a lot of paintings to get this aspiration working. So there's that. And then the kids are just hanging out with each other. I did have Eliza try again to talk to German, and it's working better. That's good. I'd like her to have at least one good friend in the group. We might have to choose someone else, though, because German doesn't seem like he's really interested. And so the reason that I didn't pick. Okay, so hold on, let me look at my list here. So I have a list of my plans for who they're going to get married to. So I think it's pretty obvious. It's just kind of in order, but then also by title. So like because Cordelia and Nasir are both supposed to inherit titles, they can't marry each other. And if they did marry each other, one of them would have to give up their title. So that's kind of what is going on there. And so then they're just in order of the ages. So Regina is slotted to marry Nasir, and then she'll become a duchess. But, and of course, royal children get precedence for titles in the future. It's not really an issue right now because we don't have that many people, but it could be. But anyway, Regina is set to marry Nasir. So, of course, Nasir and Eliza are not friends. Like, he doesn't want to be friends with her. He wants to be friends with Regina because Regina is going to be his wife. So, that kind of stuff. And so Cordelia is trying to make friends with German, who is the next oldest. But I actually have different plans for who Eliza is going to marry. Eliza is probably going to marry Simon because he's Chaz's son, and then Cordelia and Chaz's families can like unite in that way. So that's probably what's going to happen if I don't change my mind. And then, of course, Regina and Mikhail can't marry any children from the Kitsune Duchy because they're related to them. So that's why we have chosen some other people for them. And now that I've gone on a complete and total tangent that is unrelated to anything that is happening anytime soon because they are all still children, and I'm not going to have them get married until young adult. I do have the possibility for teens to get romantic and get married, but I don't think they're going to do that like unless something scandalous happens, like unless someone gets pregnant or something like that, they won't get married as teens. So Cordelia wanted to woohoo in the sauna, so I'm going to let her. And honestly, every time they woohoo, I get nervous. Like it really makes me, it makes me so nervous that she's going to get pregnant. I keep checking, and thank God, she is not pregnant. Um, I am considering letting them have one more child because I would like to fill up the next level of um, like nobility. So I think it's earls are next. So I'm planning on having 3 earldoms. Is that what it's called? So I wanted them to all have enough children that we could get someone to be in the earl and then also a spouse for them. So that's why there's so many children. Soon there won't be as many children. Like as soon as we really start filling up the Willow Creek, then we won't need as many kids because we won't have empty houses to put them in. So that's what's going on there. And Cordelia is painting. Xander is, oh, he started, okay, so we're starting a party. And he wants to get silver on 3 throne parties. So we are going to do this, and we are going to try and get silver on this party. Of course, it says the party's already ending, and we haven't done anything. I did make them go play a game together because that's what one of the tasks was. But other than that, he is not talking very quickly. And it makes me so nervous. I'm like, come on, come on, come on. You just got to get in 12 interactions. You can do it. So we're at 4. And I'm like, go, go, go. And I'm so nervous that if I like pause and let the game catch up with itself, the party will end. So I'm just like, I'm not touching anything. Just please, please talk to her. And I just pick one sim because the other sims are like doing stuff, and if we switch back and forth, it takes time. So we're just, Haley, it's you. You can do this. We just need to get to 12. The party is like over. Okay, but we're at silver, so we're okay. We're good. Oh, that was a little scary. But here's the thing. So the party is now like over. Cordelia's got to go to work, and so I end the party because they never end when I want them to. Also, Cordelia wants to woohoo in the hot tub, but she's going to have to wait because she has work. So, I end the party, and for some reason, it doesn't count. Like, it doesn't count to earn silver on 3 parties, on 3 thrown parties. We threw this party, and yet we didn't get credit for it. What happened there? What was that? I don't like that. I do not appreciate that. So, I don't know what's going on there, but I don't like it. So I am also going to change the club activities because I feel like they're not doing I feel like each club should be meaningful in a different way. So for the Generation 1 club, I'm going to have them play games and go swimming, hang out in the hot tub, just kind of like adult leisurely activities. And then for Nobility, it's going to be more party activities like dancing and drinking and eating, just kind of that that stuff. So that's what we're going for in the different clubs. So we are going to add in, I'm not going to, we can't change royalty anyway because Luna is in charge of that. Also, we're going to change Generation 2 Club and add in more kid activities like playing on the playground, doing homework, that kind of stuff. So I am going to change this when they become teenagers, but for right now, this is just fine. Play video games, do homework, play on the jungle gym, that kind of stuff. So we've invited Generation 2 over again, and of course, Regina is being mean to Eliza, and Mikael is just like, I'm not going to be involved in this. So I'm just having her do her homework. Eliza, I mean, Cordelia, oh my gosh, soon there will be too many names for me to remember. Cordelia is going to do another painting. She needs to get like 10 excellent paintings. I don't know why our party doesn't count. I'm not pleased with that. So I'm going to have her do her homework. She's going to do her extra credit. And then they're going to go play outside on the jungle gym. So that'll be good. Here we go, just queuing that up. And Cordelia is painting a classical painting. You know what? I feel like that there are new paintings. Is it just me? I feel like I'm seeing paintings that I've never seen before. I don't know if that's just a me thing or what, but I feel like that there are some new paintings. Tell me if I'm wrong. But anyway, Cordelia also wants to woohoo in the hot tub, so I'm going to let her. Or she used to want to, but she's not flirty anymore, so she doesn't want to anymore. But I remembered Cordelia, and I'm going to let you woohoo with your husband. But please don't get pregnant. So, also, I'm thinking about putting some of her paintings up around the house. I think that maybe when she dies, we will put some of her paintings in the gallery. So that'll be nice. And the kids are outside playing in the middle of the night. That's great. Honestly, I can't tell who half these kids are. So, yeah, the kids are playing and the adults are doing their thing. So, I'm just going to leave the kids out here in the middle of the night, literally 2 a.m. Cordelia is finishing a second painting, and then I will have her go to the hot tub. The toddlers are not very exciting. So here we go over here. What am I doing? Oh, Xander's supposed to be home from work, but he's not. So I just held pause on for a little while to let the game catch up with itself. He is now home. So let's go over to the hot tub, but we can't because Rodrigo is asleep in the hot tub. What is going on, dude? She also wants to kiss someone now. So I'm like, okay, kiss Xander. Goodbye, Rodrigo. Into the hot tub. So that's what we're doing. And then they will enjoy themselves there. You know, Xander's actually looking pretty good for a regular adult. I get nervous. Sometimes when my Sims age up, their bodies just like go totally out of whack, and I'm not sure if that's a bug or if it's on purpose. Like, I mean, is that what happens when you get old? I don't know. So, anyway, we are seeing the kids. It's now getting bright out. I think I canceled their gathering, so I don't know why they're all still hanging out right here. Anyway, we have the adults, and Cordelia wants to volunteer with her family, and so I was like, okay, let's have the whole family go on a walk for fighting disease. So we'll just send them there, and then I'm just going to skip ahead to when they get home from that walk, and it is now Cordelia Day. So the only interaction under Cordelia Day is to give thanks to your monarch, but I don't know how to do that. I have no idea how to do that. So anyway, I was like, we'll host a royal banquet. So I have a royal banquet starting at the castle, which I don't get any tasks for because it's a holiday and you can't have gold events during a holiday, which was my first mistake. But I'm going to dress them in their nice clothing and have a little banquet. We'll serve the buffet and we'll have the nobility over. Everyone will sit down around the table and enjoy themselves. So that's what we'll do here. And what else? Okay, so here's the buffet. Let's all get something to eat. And of course, the banquet's like almost over. We haven't even started. It's totally fine. Totally cool. We're good. And so here everyone comes getting some, I think it's like chicken, roast chicken. But there isn't enough food for everyone. So then I'm going to have Mikkel queue up another eat interaction, but we don't want everyone else to get 2 plates. So we'll just X that out for them. But yeah, so here everyone is just enjoying themselves at the banquet, even though half of them are not here. Whatever. Also, I'm missing a window. Where did my window go? I'm just going to fix that real quick. Also, I forgot to assign the beds apparently. So I'm just going to assign the beds to the kids and then the banquet's pretty much over. So that was sad. It's also like 8 p.m. now. So Cordelia Day is not going the way that I envisioned it. And I'm looking for an interaction about giving thanks to your monarch. There's your monarch. How do we give thanks to her? I can't figure it out. So, fine. Whatever. So, I think we're going to have a bad holiday because I really don't know how to fix this. So, oh, and look at Camilla is filthy. Did she pee herself? I should do fill needs for the whole world before I do this. Okay, so anyway, they had a bad holiday, but they didn't get a moodlet for it, which is good. But anyway, I am going to adjust Cordelia Day. So instead of that, which I can't figure out, we're going to have drinking, fireworks, and giving thanks. So that's my replacement for the thank your monarch. We'll just give thanks, thankful spirit. And then we'll have some fireworks. But anyway, we are in screenshots now, and yeah, so we are wrapping this up here. We will go back over to the Kitsune Duchy where Carmen and Mora are going to have some more stuff going on in the next one. So this was mostly child centric in this part. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I have a little something for you after this last screenshot right here, because I was just minding my own business after I stopped recording, and Cordelia wants to go check out some strange lights. So she gets abducted by aliens. Oh my gosh, she gets abducted by aliens, of course, right? You know, that's totally fine. And I'm like, are we gonna have an alien pregnancy? I just can't even handle it. Like, there's always something, it's always something new. So we're just gonna fast forward until she gets back. But yes, I hope that you enjoyed this. She's not alien pregnant, which is good. My MCCC settings say that she can get pregnant, but she did not, which is good. She's not woohoo pregnant either. We're okay. No more babies. I'm thinking no more babies at least until she's an adult. Maybe the youngest will be a little extra young. So that is where we're going with this, and I hope that you enjoyed. She is coming back in just a second here. I was like, what's taking so long? So here she is. She's back. Welcome back. And she is confused. But anyway, um, that is where we're going to wrap up for real. So I hope that you enjoyed. We will get started on some more new drama in the adult Generation 1 situation in the next one, and I will catch you guys then.